Hello guys, this is Bhargav, and in today's video I'll be doing an in-depth camera review of ZenFone 5Z. Before that, I thought of telling you few terms and the camera interface. I thought of showing you the camera interface of ZenFone 5Z. So now to begin with, you get the camera interface will be like this. Scrolling it towards the left, you get few of the modes like Auto, Beauty, Pro, Resolution, GIF animation, slow motion, time lapse. I guess you must be knowing quite of these terms, and what only these terms you might not be knowing, that is super resolution. What this super resolution means is the resolution of the camera will increase by 4 times. That is 12 megapixels will convert it into 48 megapixels. You can get more clearer shot is what the company says. And slow motion, you must be knowing it, and time lapse too. So I'm not going to explain about that one. Next, Pro mode is also over here a shortcut, so you can directly switch into the Pro mode. And at the top, towards the top left corner, you have settings. Moving on to that, you have camera megapixels. Always keep it in the 12 megapixels only. I suggest you that. And then timestamp, Asus watermark that you get at the bottom, like you can see in the images later. And next, you have video quality over here. You can shoot up to 4K at 60 fps and Full HD at 60 fps and 30 fps. Also 18:9 at 30 fps. If there is no fps mentioned, that means it is at 30 fps. And next, you have this camera sound shutter. It's left to you or whatever you want to choose. And next, you have the second option is HDR. Here it is auto HDR, and no HDR. So I suggest you to keep it in auto HDR, because many of the time the camera will by itself get to detect the scenes. You know that this phone comes with AI detection, AI camera, so it will be easy for the camera only to go with whichever mode it wants to. And over here you have the screen ratio, 18:9, 16:9, 4:3 and 1:1. And next, moving on, this one is the bokeh effect. See, you can see here bokeh effect. This one is the bokeh effect, and this one is second timer. There's no need for that. And this one is flash, torch or no flash, flash and auto flash. You can go with any of the option you like. And coming to the bottom, over here you have two of the mountain like things looking. This one is a normal one, this one is wide angle. I'll just show you an example. So this one is wide angle, and you in later pictures you can see those pics I have shot each and everything. And over here at the bottom it is Pro mode, and this one is video recording, and this one is capture, and this one is for the front camera, and this one is albums. And moving towards the right, you have few of the black and white effects and few more. And talking about the front camera, in the front camera what you can see is here you have settings. Wait, I'll just remove the bokeh effect. Okay, going on to settings, you have this camera is an 8 megapixels, so this one you have, and then timestamp, Asus watermark and everything. And video quality, you can go until Full HD at 30 fps. And that's all, nothing much settings over here. You have HDR, so even here auto HDR and this one, and this the same as aspect ratio, 18:9 or 16:9 or 4:3 or 1:1. And then this is the bokeh effect. See, you can see here. Yep. And this one is flash. This one has just a screen flash. I'll just show you how does it work. See, I have on a screen flash. I'll click a photo. The brightness will go to maximum, and then the photo will be captured. Actually, if you are trying to click a photo at night, it will be like you can't even possibly open your eyes. If you are clicking a photo in dark night, it will be so bright. You know that this phone comes with DCI P3 panel, so it's too bright. And here you can access directly few of the effects. And that's all, guys. This is about the and over here you have beauty, GIF. This one is a natural one. This one really you look as you look normally. And if you go to beauty, you get a few of the things over here. And next, yeah, one second. Yeah, you can also do like this. Either you can click photo like this, or else move on like this for 5 seconds, like this. It will just click a selfie automatically. Yeah. And then moving over here, if you are going to take some portrait shot of anything, like for example, see, this one is like this. If you are going to take a portrait shot, one second. Yep. Sorry, I have given it in Pro mode, so it did not ask me. So in normal mode, if you are going to click portrait mode, here you can adjust the background blur. See, you can adjust the background blur. I think in further I have in few of my photos you can see that the background blur is too much. It's because of this one. You can adjust the background blur here only. You cannot adjust the background one later on, but you can adjust it initially while clicking the picture itself. And talking about the cameras, the primary camera is Sony IMX363 sensor with aperture of f1.8 and with a 1.4 micron pixel size. This one is very large pixels compared to even OnePlus 6, and this one has OIS and EIS, both of them. And coming to the secondary camera, this one is an 8 megapixels wide angle camera. This one has an aperture of f2.0, and this one also supports for EIS. And at the bottom you have dual tone LED flash, both the tones. And towards the front you get 8 megapixels f2.0 camera, and this camera also has EIS. You can see it in the further videos or the other samples. And that's all for this one, guys. And actually like I said before, you can just set this to I said before, you can set this one always to auto HDR, because the AI itself can detect the scenes. And also I'll show you a sample. See, this one is HDR is on now. I'll click a photo. It does not take any time at all, because many of the smartphones take little time while clicking HDR. Especially I think those who are shifting from mid-range budget phones to flagships, I suggest you to go with this phone without any hesitation, because many of the phones in budget price range, you should have observed that it takes time for HDR pictures. But in this one I literally saw it does not take any time. See, HDR is on. I can keep on clicking pictures. It does not take any time at all. I have seen it many times. Very few times it will say processing over here, but still you can go on clicking pictures. It will be quick, and the shutter speed was also quite well organized. And that's all for this one, guys. And in further, you can see the comparisons also with OnePlus 5T. The reason why I did comparison with OnePlus 5T is because I do not have a OnePlus 6. My friend does own a OnePlus 5T, and both the 5T and 6 has the both same cameras on the rear and front. So I thought it would be the same. And also the reason is like OnePlus 6 has optical image stabilization in the main camera, and that's all, nothing more. There is no other change comparing it to with 5T. And also in 5T you get 5T or 6, you get the secondary lens is telephoto lens, which allows you to take into two optical zoom without any loss of detail. I'll show everything in the further video, so watch the video till the end to get a perfect picture on how the ZenFone camera can perform in all the lighting conditions and in all situations. So guys, if you do end up liking this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you have any suggestions or any more video or any doubts, you can just leave it in the comment section below. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram, because I had posted a few pictures on Instagram. So I think if you were following, you could have get few ideas on how and what we are doing. So suggest you to follow us on Instagram without fail, and also do follow us on Facebook page and Twitter. Guys, this is how the AI scene detection works. You can see at the left top it shows flower and leaf. It automatically detects what kind of scene it is detecting. And also these are a few of the daylight samples shot from both front and the rear cam. And guys, the HDR was kept in auto because of the AI capabilities this Asus ZenFone 5Z comes with. It can detect automatically different scenes and also adjust everything automatically. So I kept it in auto, and the complete setup was shot in auto mode, because not many of us know how to shoot professionally. So I thought of keeping and showing those pictures in auto mode itself, and the pictures look really superb and superb natural too. The saturation, everything is perfect over here, especially while shooting nature like photos or leaves or anything. I think you guys can judge by seeing over here how it looks. Here it seems to be little oversaturated. I mean the light but that's fine guys. And over here I really appreciate this because the mud and everything looks superb natural again. And here colors too, these colors are all the same. Here and there it looks little bit bright but not much, and they look equally and fantastic too. This photo was actually shot with 4x zoom. You don't believe me? Look at this. You still don't believe? Then have a look at this. Even with 4x zoom it looks super cool. And even these pictures, this was shot at around 10 to 11 o'clock, so in the morning, so you guys can judge how it looks. This one also was taken with 4x zoom. And here comes the most natural flaws. From here on there are many flaws I have shot. I really like the camera a lot while shooting these pictures, especially because I haven't seen like I am moving from mid-range smartphones to two flagships, and the color reproduction, everything looks superb cool. You guys can judge for yourselves how the photo looks. This one I like it a lot because the colors and everything are perfectly balanced. And the details in the images too remains as it is. And again guys, everything was shot in auto mode. And even this one I like it very much. This flower, you can see how natural the color looks. And this one is actually shot in HDR off, and this one is HDR on. Not much difference you find sometimes, so all time it was in auto only. Just to show you some difference I showed that one. And this picture looks really fantastic, and this flower too. These orange colors also are the same. So you can see the other side is orange, and this side is red. So you can see how perfectly the camera can detect scenes. And again this one, now I am going to zoom it with 4x, and then I shot the coming pic. This one is shot with 4x zoom and still it looks good. And again this one I went near the object, then I shot this one. See how this looks. Next it flew away, sorry. But don't worry, I have another one photo shot with 4x zoom only. And I like this flower a lot because the color, the yellowish color, looks the same, exactly natural. And if anybody knows, please help me in the comment section below. And this one guys, I like it a lot. Both the plants are different colors and they look super fantastic. And even here you can see how good and natural the photo looks, all the colors especially. And this one is a dried flower, yet it looks fantastic. And even this flower, this one also was shot in auto mode only. And you can see how the color reproductions are. and even this dried flower too. And this one was shot in front of my house. This one is just for you to see how it can do even at like indoor conditions. And now here are few portrait samples from both front and rear. And even this one was shot at around 10 to 11 am. And you can see edge detection is good. I think with the software update they made it little bit better than compared to earlier how it was. And again this one also edge detection is good, and as I said earlier, you can adjust the blur how much ever you want by scrolling the effect over the bottom of this thing while I showed you the setup like the camera interface. And few of the wide angle camera like using the secondary camera of the Asus ZenFone 5Z, it can go up to 120 degree wide angle shots. But guys, if you shoot this 120 degree wide angle, as it is just 8MP camera, details won't remain the same. The clarity will be slightly decreased in only few of the areas. In this photo it is very good actually. Even see here you can see at few of places not actually you can perfectly see that one, but if you zoom it does seem. And this one was horizontally captured with a 120 degree wide angle. You can even do that with horizontal. If you're placing your phone horizontally also, you can take 120 degree wider shots, like from top to bottom it does. And even this one, see now, the complete setup will be seen now. So what do you guys think of these camera samples? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. There are still more guys, wait. And this is an indoor, like simply I shot it when I got the phone for the first time. And this is the sample of full HD at 60 FPS. You can see the focusing speed over here. It focuses pretty fast and the colors are looking vibrant and natural. Now you can judge the stabilization. I am walking now. The main camera has both EIS and OIS. So you guys tell me how the stabilization is. I am recording this video with 4K at 60 FPS and I'm slowly walking. You guys judge the stabilization. And of course with the focusing issue at 4K, it is like this. The colors are looking more natural. They look really good. And the focusing, you can judge over here. It looks pretty cool and fast. I think this is the best example than the other things. This is a frame video sample taken from the Asus ZenFone 5Z, and you guys can judge the like I'm turning around towards the sun and a little bit away from the sun, so you can judge how the exposure gets adjusted like this. And now I'm moving around, and they said that they have a stabilization even for the front camera, but it doesn't seem like that. You guys can judge the stabilization from here, and even the color, how it looks. And this is recorded at full HD at 30 FPS. And this is a small slow motion video. I had posted this in Instagram, so don't forget to follow us on Instagram so that you can get to know a few things. And there is super resolution which can zoom up to 48 with 48 megapixels, but there is not much difference actually. I need to see about this in detail, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram so that if you have any doubts, like if there is any particular thing I notice, I'll just post it over there. Don't follow us page at Tech-Based Gadgets. And now here are few samples with comparison with OnePlus 5T. And guys, and guys, actually both the cameras are not perfectly taking what the actual picture is, but both are good actually. I don't specifically tell that this one is perfect, because both of them have their own things. So you guys just judge for yourselves which is good. And this one is shot with Pfizer OnePlus 5T, and Pfizer has a 120-degree wide angle photo, and OnePlus 5T has 2x optical zoom. And again, this one side by side. It's left to your choices, guys. If you want a wide angle, you can go with Pfizer or OnePlus 5T. Even here, the rust, it's oversaturated in 5G and little bit less saturated in OnePlus 5T. And these are the Pfizer's selfie samples. Actually, OnePlus 5T has better selfie, but I don't know why, due to weather conditions or something, it didn't shoot properly. So guys, tomorrow or so I'll be posting few of the photos like selfie comparisons with 5T. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram. And this one is in indoor conditions. And this one with a wide angle, 120-degree wide angle, you get so much. And with the OnePlus 5T 2x optical zoom, it will be zoomed into so much. And this one is the portrait or the bokeh effect. Actually, we didn't have proper lighting conditions, so even with the bokeh shots too, I'll do a I'll post in Instagram side by side portrait modes in a proper lighting conditions. So actually, don't judge this one properly, just for your reference. And this one is in indoor and artificial lighting conditions with the shot with Asus ZenFone 5Z. The colors look exactly same. They are good. Little bit noise here and there, but not noticeable. And this is a portrait shot. This one is my engaged doll. And this one is the speaker. Actually, the red color is actually the same how it looks over here. And this one is few of the shots with portrait. Here, the portrait looks good. And you can see my right hand was blurred actually. And this one is a selfie shot. Here it is good. I think with the software update, the camera should get more better. And this one are night photo samples from the both front and the rear. You can see the writings are clear actually, and it is capturing a good amount of light because of the 1.4 large micron pixels. And even this one too, it is actually natural. I guess in night condition it's doing way better. And this one is shot with 120-degree wide angle. You can see how much detail it remains. As I said, 8 megapixels can't too much, but it does its job good. And this one, when the flash is on, the screen flash is on, you get more complete brightness of the screen hit on your face. And this is in few different shots, angles, it looks noisy. And this one without flash, and this one is with flash. And again here without flash it doesn't look good, but with flash it does look completely natural like. I think it's because of the 1.4 large micron pixels along with f1.8. And this one guys, it looks superb. I like this picture a lot because it has the same amount of detail how we can see. And these are the video samples. This video is been recording in full HD at 60 fps. As you guys know, this camera has a aperture of f1.8 with 1.4 large micron pixels. So the video is pretty good actually in the night too. But I find noise here and there, so I guess that must be eliminated. I think the software updates, I mean like in the software updates, things will be fixed because it has great cameras. The only thing that has to be done is only software updates. I guess in few days you will be like there will be an update in camera, because the camera is really extremely good, but due to few software things, I guess here and there it lacks a little bit, even color or something. See now, now the light, the car went, actually that light is in white color, but it seemed a little bit different over here. Few things like that. I guess Asus fixes it as soon as possible. Hello guys, this video is recording in 4K at 60 fps and the stabilization is enabled. And sorry guys, in the morning video the stabilization wasn't enabled. Please don't judge stabilization by watching that video. Just see this video and judge the stabilization, because if you want to enable the stabilization you need to switch into pro mode. From auto mode you cannot enable stabilization, so I suggest you don't do that like what it's happened with me. And this is how the stabilization goes, and this is how the front camera goes at night time. I'm recording this video in full HD at 60 fps. I'm sorry, it's at 30 fps, and you can judge the stabilization and also exposure. I'm turning around. The stabilization seems to be pretty good and it works well. And actually the front camera is 84-degree wide angle, so it's pretty good, and this one has f2.2 aperture. And you guys judge the stabilization. It's working quite well, I guess. Yep, it's around 9:15 p.m. I couldn't shoot all the photos properly because of weather issues in Bangalore, in my area. So guys, front camera samples, few of them weren't actually proper with the OnePlus 5T. Actually OnePlus 5T has a little bit better camera than this one. I mean OnePlus 5T or the OnePlus 6. But so don't forget to follow our channel on Instagram. Links are given in the description below. I'll be posting a separate selfie comparison photos in Instagram, so you guys can judge it even more better. I don't want to it's been now already late posting this video. I don't want to drag it anymore, so I'm just posting this video off. So you guys follow me on Instagram and check out how the OnePlus 6 sample goes with this ZenFone 5Z camera. And guys, if you did like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel without missing, because I did work a lot hard to making this video come this soon. Actually it's late, but I know due to weather issues and everything I couldn't take proper pictures. So guys, if you do like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel without miss, and support us. If you have any questions or anything, please leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, especially because I'm going to post a selfie comparison photos with the OnePlus 5T and Asus 5Z tomorrow. Because of the bad weather I could not take proper photos. So guys, if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. And any questions or any suggestions or any other questions regarding anything you want to know about Asus 5Z, please drop it down in the comment section below. And that's all for this videos guys. Thank you. You guys have a good day, good night. I mean sorry, I think it will be morning, so good morning. Bye bye.